Welcome. I'm your host, Jesse Sawyer, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, Silver Sneaker Flex instructor. Find out more about me, visit my website at www.jessesawyer.com. Today, I'm going to bring you the hip hinge. I know I'm in the seat, I'm at a 90-degree angle, but the hip hinge is about a 45-degree angle. And if you're a Silver Sneaker instructor, or you're an individual taking that class, or you're an aging adult, you want to try to perfect that hip hinge because it's going to assist you with lifting. It's going to assist you with greater mobility and core strength. However, if you go beyond that 45 degrees as an older adult, it's typically counterindicated because you have bone density issues or you have some form of pain and discomfort of the lower back with compression. So what I want to do today is I want to demonstrate from that seated position for those instructors, for those individuals that are taking Silver Sneakers community classes, or for those individuals that are just doing this on their own in the gym, how can I get to 45 degrees and make sure I don't go beyond that from that seated position so I keep my spine in a good neutral position and safe. And that's what I'm about to show you. And then if you tune in and you subscribe, I'll take you to the hip hinge from the standing position so that you can engage even at a greater deal for those instructors out there. Now, the hip hinge, it's a simple exercise. Typically we're in that seated position, but some individuals do have discomfort with their hips, so they can't do that from the standing position. They have discomfort of the lower back. They have bone density issues. They have compression, where their facets are just compressing on top of each other because of loss of cartilage. They're not getting the same blood flow. So we want to be able to get blood flow into that lower lumbar. Hip hinge is a great way to do it. How do you do it? Sit on the edge of that chair, nice and tall, toes over knees, knees over hips, hips over shoulders, hands rest right here in the thigh, right? I'm showing you from this angle so you can kind of see exactly what I'm about to do. So now, how do I get to 45 degrees and don't go any farther as an instructor or someone that's taking a class with an instructor? Take those hands, slide them or glide them forward. Once those wrists get to the knees, keep going a little bit farther. And once you feel your forearms hit the knees, you've hit your 45 degrees. Now, if you feel your elbows hit the knees, guess what? You've gone a little too far because you're going to start feeling a little bit of that compression in that lower lumbar, and your weight is going to displace you more forward, and you're going to be in that forward flexion. Do we want to get in forward flexion? Yes, but at 45 degrees. So again, I'll show you from this side view. Hands right here, toes over knees, knees over hips, hips over shoulders. Nice and tall. Glide and slide your hands forward. Wrists hit the knees. Keep going a little farther until the forearms hit. Once those forearms hit, you are in that position. This is your hip hinge. You can add weights from this position. Slide on back. Slide and glide on forward. And now you're doing a hip hinge exercise where you're working those hamstrings, you're working those glutes, and you're working that lower back, and it keeps you from that deadlift position. A great way to learn, a great way to teach individuals, and a great way for you to continue to grow and stay safe when you're taking a community class or if you're an instructor like me teaching it. Now, subscribe so you can get that hip hinge from the standing position.